Welcome to this session of healing our maternal wounds and trauma. I really am glad to be with you today. So first, we're going to just set space. So when you find a place where you're comfortable, your body is being just held. There's nothing it needs to do except be rejuvenated as we visit. The body is so important to what it is we are called to do in this life. We gather in the space of sacred ground of sovereignty. We know that we claim and have the right to claim the values which surround and hold us wherever we are, but specifically as we're meeting today. We know that we have guidance not only here on this planet from those who have common values, but we have clear connections into that spiritual realm of the unseen, where there are unlimited teams, individuals, collectives waiting to hold us, move us, expand our dreams, help us understand. And we ask for that expansion for us all. I express our gratitude to Gaia and recommit to her our promise to keep her healthy and well, knowing that that has been dropped, we pick it up again as soul in female body. We ask that her energies, her directions, her elements be with us today as we meet, that all we do for ourselves, we do for those we are connected to in love, as well as those that are all creations and children of God. We call in those who are specifically here to help us with the maternal trauma, storage, violence that has accumulated within humanity's psyche, within the female psyche and the male psyche. We ask them to be with us and guide us today. And with that, the circle is set. We are ready to work together. And so it is. I come knowing that the work of females is critically important at this time. And I'm so glad to be able to work and interact with and learn from and with other star souls in female body. And with that, when I do a journey, I always have my pen and paper, because sometimes I have to, stay in the kind of the quiet, but I have to write down what's going on. So whatever you have to do is perfect. So we're here on that sacred ground of sovereignty, surrounded with that protective field, golden cocoon of 6 fields of protection, guidance, nurturing, invisibility, safety, with an external shield of extinction, so that any energy parasitic searching for light is attracted toward our space is absolutely captured and removed immediately to their place of light dust. They're in total protection here. We ask that our teams lift our energy, with our bodies solidly held on the planet, to give us power and authority. And yet that conscious part of ourself, that alert, alive soul, being lifted to that platform where we can each journey most effectively. Because there is a sisterhood of Sophias waiting for us, each in our own way. Take a breath and let yourself be moved in total safety to the count of 3 to where your group is waiting for you. lifting gently, safely cocooned. One, moving, surrounded way far above Earth's confusion, contamination. To two, lifted one more time and moved to where your sisters are waiting for you to the count of three. And as you find yourself landing onto a place prepared, notice who is there. And are you in a grove of trees or close to the water? Where do you find yourself landing? And see who is greeting you there of that Sophia code. Those who have held that truth and authority from the beginning of our mission has never been taken from them. They are there for you. Notice, do they embrace you? Do they hold your face? Will they lead you to another place prepared? And as they sit with you, you see that each of them that are there from that collective have an azure colored shawl or cloak or necklace representing Sophia, authority. And one comes and stands directly in front of you. She embraces you. She says, "Welcome, Tara. It has been a long time." She places her forehead on your forehead, that third eye, that bridge between her world and yours. She says, "You are here with us now." She places one hand on your solar plexus, that place of the power center of Sophia, discernment and authority, and awakens the wiring there. She says, "I awaken within you." Sophia, voice of power, of recognition, of discernment, of protection. And in activating that center, I activate the entire 15 points within your body, the bodysuit made new for this time. And she places her hand on your heart center. And she says, "Tara, with the power to discern, to vet who you share heart space with, who you share creative space with, where you have your heart open to. Sophia, we are here to help you discern, say yes and say no. And within that power, we open your heart center of grace. Pink, vibrant energy that grace holds. Power of vetted, discerned, standing firm love is also yours. You breathe in that energy of home right down the midline of your body. Heart center, the Sophia center, the creating the base right down into Gaia. And you say, Gaia, Mother, I'm here differently. I stand with the energy of Gaia, the point of Sophia, power of grace, the triad of the feminine mission. I embrace all of you and am embraced by you. A sense of what that feels like to you. What stirs for you? Your Sophia sister places over you an azure cloak. You are one of us now. Wisdom, authority, discernment, collective. Then they have you stand in circle with them to show you Sophia. They give you a staff, place it, I hold mine in my left hand. And they give you a sword, beautiful jeweled sword that you hold in your right hand. Azure cloak, staff, and sword. They have you go through these motions. Staff in the ground, thrust that staff in the ground right where you are. This body is mine. This home, car, land is mine. And in my right, I designate the qualities of this space, qualities of home. I own this space, body, home, land, family, community, world. It is mine. And you thrust the sword into the heavens. It is a cord of connection, clear, secured connection into those divine teams of your family in those worlds who are clear now. They are restored now. There's a transition team there. There's a guidance team there. What we are connecting to is a team called PTO, the removal team. And you put your sword into that removal team. And you say, this field I now claim is mine. And by declaration, I call you in to clear and bring to extinction energies of outsiders. I give you the declaration to deep six and blast those energies of outsiders to their next space of extinction, extinction, extinction. You just hold that, feel that. There's nothing more you need to do. Your presence, your declaration, your authority is enough. Now, take a breath. Now you are the one your ancestors have been waiting for. How are you doing?
I'm laughing because I tried to turn on my do not disturb, and my sisters are blowing up my phone right now. My family line is going like there's a disturbance in the field.
Interesting.
As soon as I got on with you, um, and got out to the car, they start every time you hear a bling, my sisters are texting,
Yeah.
like a
Good.
family thread.
They're here.
Yeah.
That's the next part. You ready for the next part?
Yep.
Okay. Because you are now the one they've been waiting for. Your family's maternal family's been waiting for this. And you're prepared because you have now the key and you have your collective. Okay. So,
Are you hearing the blings over on your end?
no, I can hear my blings.
Okay, mine's it's every couple of seconds. I tried to turn, I put it on mute. I tried to put do not disturb, but
They're going.
anyway,
Okay.
proceed.
So here you are in on that platform, sovereignty, sacred platform, protected, guided above Earth's contamination, and we open the field. It might be an auditorium, it might be a meadow. You open the field and you invite everyone in your maternal line that comes with any degree of pain or confusion or angst or shame, whatever they come with, they represent the total line. You invite into that space all who are ready. And tell me when you get the sense that, yes, they're all here. You tell me when that occurs.
Bling.
Yeah.
Yep, they're here.
Now, you and I are going to be there together, and I'm going to speak to them, and you can affirm it or repeat it immensely, however you want. And we're saying, Sisters of the Stars, we are here remembering who you are and reminding you of who you are. You are Sisters of the Stars. You are volunteers on a mission of great love, great love. And because our plan as star beings was derailed and crippled before we had a chance to do the work, because that got crippled, we, all of us, had to preserve the star lineage through survival, through the game playing, until we could get back to the authority. And so we want to tell you there is nothing that you did wrong. There is nothing you did wrong. There is no shame in how you did your life to survive. You are not the problem. You are the magnificent holder of the life force of star beings. And we are now here. We are here to tell you that all of the contracts to play those roles of abuser, abused, ineffective messiah, all those roles having to be willing to be abused, to be targeted, to be burned at the stake, to be drowned for our gifts of women. Those contracts to play those games in order to keep life going forward are fulfilled. You have fulfilled those contracts. They are ended. We ask that those in spirit gather up all the scripts as if are gathering up scripts of the play, the costumes that had been taken on, the emotions that it engendered, all of it's gathered and burned in the fire of brilliant refining completion. The stages on which those dramas were played are also dismantled, dissolved, gone. And we place all of you in the hands of divine good with the recognition that you are celebrated in realms of light. You are celebrated in realms of light. I want to just give time for that energies to ripple and ripple beyond our circle today out into the world. And I want to say, in behalf of those who played the game of being abused or victimized in any way, we forgive you. Those who played the game of abuser and dominator, allowing the dominators to be shown through you, we forgive you. For all hurts, the energy of hurts, real or imagined, unkept promises, real or imagined. We are forgiving and removing the energy of neglect, intended or unintended. Of violence, of trauma, we are forgiving the energy and restoring it back to light with the dominating energy of influence back to extinction. We forgive you of all of those energy situations, knowing they're fulfilled and they came from love. And we ask those masteries in spirit to clear the energy fields, that they stand in a different energy place now. We're going to ask you, all of you here, to follow this in behalf of yourself. I forgive myself for all hurts, unkept promise, neglect, real, imagined, or intended or not, abuse, trauma, violence that others have experienced from me in this or any lifetime. I call for that energy to be absolutely fulfilled as completed, removed, return to the celebratory light, and the influence in those situations to be removed into extinction. And our entire family, from Tara back to the original clan 600,000 years ago, into the future, placed in that field of divine good that dissolves anything, that which seems impossible, and opens doors to new. All of the pain, guilt, the shame, confusion, powerlessness, we call it gone, gone. And as a family, we stand together and we say, the maternal lineage in this family stands together, facing life differently. And Tara speaks in behalf of this family to say the qualities of this family, life, the qualities of this family, I speak for this family, qualities we are, and you just in your mind designate what are the qualities. When you feel complete, just nod your head. So life up until now, our stories, our survival, our contracts limited what you could bring to us individually and as a family. So thank you for that. Yeah. And we are affirming those stories are gone. Contracts are gone. Energy's gone. And we stand before you today ready for the new opportunities. And we give thanks for that. And so it is. And then just take a moment or two. Is there anything that your family collective wants to say to you or needs from you, or anything you need to say to them? And just when it's complete, you can be back present in the circle. Breathing in all that this experience has brought to you. Bidding those whom you have been working with a goodbye for now. Grateful they are there for you. Their gratitude for what you have brought to them. When you're ready, let your breath bring you back to your present moment. The bodysuit that anchors you here, a place on the planet from which the power, the authority, the great values and moralities that women were intended to hold moves through you and radiates beyond you within the collective of our Sophia sisters from beyond. And so it is.